Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be going to a car meet, and this is not a normal car meet, this is a forgotten vehicles meet. So I'm expecting to see cars that are forgotten, and can you tell what I brought? What I'll do is I'll go to the meet spot and I'll show you guys. Okay, so I am a bit late to the meet, and just by this glimpse, it looks like people have brought the right sort of cars. So I'll go more in depth with the cars, with everyone's cars in the next couple of meet spots, but look how nice the Alpha looks. I'm surprised that no one really uses it anymore. It's really nice, and I've just been driving it for the last 5 minutes. And I actually really like this Peltzer and this color as well. But I did say I'm going to get into the vehicles later. Oh, I actually don't even know where to go. I spent so long thinking of the meet theme that I didn't even think of the spots to go to. Okay, never mind. A friend has a good meet spot to go to, so I'm just going to follow him to the meet spot. Okay, and we're going to park here, and I'm guessing around the fountain. This is going to look pretty odd with a long car. So what we're doing is we're getting people to park across so that the formation is a lot better. So we'll get a lot more people in here. Okay, it seems like everyone's actually parked up now. It's a bit loose here with the parking, and then it gets a bit tighter at the end. Let's see if we can actually get on this little tiny platform without falling off. Oh. What? You can't even... It's not even a solid platform. You just go straight through it. And I just had an audience watch me fail there. Okay, everyone, come on, let's go. Look how low this Alpha gets. It actually looks really nice, and it's surprising that it's forgotten. Okay, it is going to be kind of tricky to park in here, but hopefully it should work. Normally we all park over there in between these big pillars, but this time we're going to park over here. Okay, that's not good. I think someone parked a bit too far back. Oh, and his place got taken as well. And what is that? Someone's butt. Has that got police sirens?
I love your car.
Someone's brought a lifeguard car. I mean, that's not really forgotten. That's just rare in general. And it's got F1 wheels on it. Okay, someone decided... Okay, there goes the remains. But someone decided to go in the middle of the meet spot in front of everyone. And you guys know what you try to do. Normally, you can't do that in front of, like, in popular places. But there's about 30 people here watching. And the Corquette Classic as well. It is a forgotten vehicle, even though it was introduced recently. And look at the back of it. It's so weird in the back. You've got like this little seating area and a bed area as well, cocooned in. It's so weird. Okay, I'm going to go into a more lit area now because it's night. So I'm going to go to the petrol station because there's always lights at a petrol station. Well, most petrol stations anyway. And this is the gas station I actually like going to because it's well lit up and you can clearly see everything. Look how bright it is. It's so bright. Hopefully everyone parks perfectly, like, in line. It looks so much better when people do, but no one ends up doing so. Oh, it looks like people are trying. This adder's parked a bit back. But look how big the Banshee splitter is. You can't even blame him for parking ahead of it. A cool little thing about this petrol station as well is like the reflection you get on cars. Let's not use the damaged car for an example. As you can see the reflection, and it really looks good in cinematics. I do think people have actually brought a lot of nice cars, but I do think some of the cars as well are not so forgotten. Okay, so it is daylight now, so I'm going to go to my next spot. Hopefully no one blows that up leaving. And yeah, the next spot is going to be the casino. Probably one of the most overused spots, you know, recently. Just because it's been updated, and so everyone uses the casino since the update of it. So it is sunrise now. Hopefully by the time we get there, the sun has risen. Oh. Someone might crash into me with my brake checking. And people are still on the highway. Can you see that pile up on the minimap? And people are carrying on the highway. I think they don't know where they're going. Okay, we've lost many people. But fortunately, someone actually... Okay, they went round the highway and back. I better look at the road before I crash And here at the casino, I will like go through all the cars as well. And look at this. Look how nice this car actually looks when it's dirty. It looks really realistic and I really like that. Okay, so let's have a look at these cars now that we're all parked. The Corquette Classic, very unused. I would definitely say that's forgotten. There's so many variants now of the Corquette. Then we got the Adder. I think people have actually it's weird to say, but I think people have started bringing the Adder to meets now. Like, just because it's forgotten, they've started bringing it to meets. But yeah, definitely a forgotten vehicle. The Stallion, another very forgotten vehicle. I would say that definitely fits the theme. Cheburek, the same with the Cheburek. I really expected, you know, after the Cheburek was released, for people to bring it, like, use it a lot in car meets. But it hardly got used. Vigero, I do use this sometimes. Just because I really like how classy it is. But yeah, not a lot of people do bring it, so definitely forgotten. This 770. This 770 looks really nice. It's just a shame that this one's damaged at the front. But 770, yep, one of those that no one really brings anymore. the F620. This is one of the free cars that you can get off the street. And again, no one really uses it. That's the whole point of this meet. Blade. And a very good choice and a really good 9 color theme as well. Grey and orange, didn't really think it would fit, but it does. Chameleon, if you don't know, it's an electric car. The unique thing about this is it's got, like, I don't know, I think that's solar panel roofing, but it's got solar panel roofing. That probably adds a lot of weight to the car. I don't think that would actually bring too much battery charge in real life if that was functional. That's probably why the Teslas don't have it or anything. Another very nice Feltzer, another forgotten car, and this one looks really nice. A lot of people do color. It's very hard to pick a color for the Feltzer. Mamba, I wouldn't really say it's forgotten. It's nearly at every single classic car meet. I know I bring it to like millionaire meets and collectors meets. Same with the GT500, fits in the same kind of themes, you know, old classics. Now the Voodoo Custom, very underused. No one really, you know, no one really drives this around. No one ever used to drive it around before the custom variant. No one used to bring the normal Voodoo to meets. But yeah, this is the Voodoo Custom. Not even at lowrider meets I see this. It's really slow. But to be honest, I think it looks really nice. The Stratum, another car I really love if you've ever seen me use it in any of my videos. I think this car has so much character, a Tuna Wagon. Surprisingly, the Bestia GTS, I have seen it at a few recent meets. So, I wouldn't say it's forgotten, to be honest. Buffalo S, not used that many meets anymore. The Italy GP1, I would say that's used at a lot of classic meets and collectors meets. Don't think that's as forgotten. I was calling that the Vigero earlier, that other car. Where's it gone? I was calling that a Vigero earlier, but that was the Virgo, and this is the Vigero. The Verlia, you should make a TikTok account. I actually do already have a TikTok account. I've never mentioned it on, you know, YouTube, but I do have one. But the Verlia, a car that I actually had to ask someone what the name of it was. It's that forgotten. But yeah, I have one of these as well, and I think they're really good cars. I'm surprised people don't bring it to meets. The Bullet GT, you would probably think that this is forgotten, but a lot of people still bring the Bullet GT to meet. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's used quite often. Another Stratum, this one looks really nice. And I just realized that this is the only car that's a duplicate. Like, 2 people have brought a Stratum. This meet is going very well. People are bringing rare cars, and they're actually bringing out different cars as well. The Emperor, you see it a lot on the street, but you never see him at car meets. The Furore GT. Now, I can definitely tell you that this car never is at any meets. I think the Prior outperforms this in like every single way. I think even in looks, in performance, in everything, and they are similar type of cars. The Swinger, you definitely don't see this at meets. No one really brings them. I just think it's because of the lack of modifications. You can't do that many looks that look really nice. The original Elegy, I see what the guy would have thought when he brought this, but it's still kind of used a lot in meets. Okay, we're all leaving now to go to the next spot. And now let me just wait here for everyone to get out. Just because it looks nice. I think it's kind of satisfying. Actually, let me see if we can get a thumbnail from this. Okay, and let's go. And I think this is a great place to... I'm not going to end the meet right now, but I'm going to do best of show first. But I think this is the best place to be, as the sunset is going down. And it will look really cool once the sunset period is happening, to indicate what is the best car. So what we do with this is we get people to stand on their favorite car. I've mentioned this many times before. We get people to stand on their favorite car, but they can't vote on their own car. They have to vote on someone else's car. So we pick airstrike, and then we just wait for the jet to fly past. It's very important that you wait for the jet to fly past. If you don't, you're gonna blow up the whole meet. So there you go, the jets flew past. And then when the winner, like, you know, when you've counted everyone up, you throw the flare on the winner's car. Right, so no one's voted on my car. We've got a few votes here. We've got a few on that car, 2 on the Cheburek. So the Mamba's got 4. The Stallion's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, that's clearly 1. So yeah, there we go. Stallion. Oh, 1 second. 6 there and 6 here. Oh no, the Mamba's won. The Mamba has won, but it's not that forgotten. So yeah, I would say the Stallion, because the Stallion's definitely a forgotten car, and the Mamba's not so forgotten, to be honest. So that's why I'm giving the Stallion the win here. Okay, so that indicates the end of the meet. If you did like this video, please leave a like. It helps out a lot more than you may think. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.